Hey everybody, it's Michael from Aerial Influence. Today we've got the Matrice 4 series and we're going to be putting it up in the air and we're going to show you some of the smart features. Okay, so this first smart feature we're going to do, actually you access the smart features all the way to the left and you can see routes, range, AI, that kind of stuff. And if you go all the way down, there's 3 dots, you can click that. And the first one we're going to do is fly to. So essentially it's exactly what it says. You're picking a point to fly the drone to. We'll show you how that works. Okay, so right now we're looking at we're in an agricultural area, so there's a center pivot which that's kind of goes around a circle, it sprays water. We're going to basically set our fly to point to that. I hit the fly to, and then we need to drop a pin. So now I'm going to be dropping the pin right here. There's 2 different flight modes. You can set the altitude, where you basically set the altitude and it will either climb to that altitude over that point that you've done or climb down to that point that you want. We're just going to do optimal route. So basically that will find its optimal path there. And we're at 300, so we're going to actually go down to 200. So I'm going to change that to 200. We hit fly to destination. And it actually gives you that AR overview where it's the actual path that you're going to be taking. And we are flying to the destination point. That's how you do the smart feature for fly to. There's a fly to, and now we're going to do a face. So when we click face, we then need to select a pinpoint. So I'm going to turn it. And we'll set our pinpoint. And then essentially what you can do is you can always come back to that point that you've marked. So you can fly around, and then when you hit the face button again, it will then face that last pin that you put down. So that's how you use face on the Matrice 4 series. So point of interest is essentially you pick what you're wanting to look at. We're going to set a pin over that point of interest, and then essentially we can come out and bring the radius back. And then when you fly left and right, it will actually go along, counterclockwise, clockwise around that point of interest. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a pin on the farmhouse. And then we're going to go to our smart features. I'm going to hit point of interest. And that's enabled. Now I'm going to go back to the map, and it's essentially put a ring around my point of interest. So that's going to be our flight line. So now when I go right and left, it's going to start going around that ring. It's going to basically stay in that position. And then during that time, you can use the camera, you can use the zoom, and it's always going to be pointing at that point of interest. So right now, what we're going to actually go over is AI and Smart Track. You use them a lot together a lot of times, because what the AI does is actually identify cars, it'll identify people, it'll identify boats and that kind of stuff. And you're actually going to be able to formulate your own algorithms and be able to search for other things as well. But right now, you just have the 3. So let's put on AI. And right now I'm zoomed out, but I'm going to zoom into kind of like a parking lot. And we're going to basically see how many cars it can count. It's actually already starting to count them. So if you can see the top, it's counting 20 cars, 19, 17, one's coming into frame, 22, one person. So this can actually be toggled on and off, but it basically puts little boxes and that kind of stuff over the objects. Now for Smart Track, we hit this button, and what that does is that enables us to track or follow the car if we tap it. So right now we're tapping this one. It lost it for a second behind the tree, and it will do that. If it loses it, it will kind of zoom out, look for that car or object again, and then once it finds it, it'll find it. So this is a nice feature, and we've tested it out. It'll do over a mile. I think it's about 1.2 miles or so. Tracking, and also the laser rangefinder, you know, has a little bit over a mile where it'll track. But yeah, that's how we use the tracking and AI feature on the Matrice 4. This next one we're going to show you is cruise control. So just like a car, we're going to tap the cruise control, and then what we do is start flying, and then we're going to hit the C1 button, and that essentially locks in that speed. So right now I'm flying, but I'm not actually giving it inputs. You can turn, you can reset the speed. So when you want to stop it, you can just X out the top left. It'll say aircraft in cruise control. We can stop that. Now it just goes to hover mode. All right, and we'll show you what it looks like when we do the return to home. It kind of puts the AR function on the outside, and it'll show you that path coming home. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.